bang, 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 I'ma do the bang, 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 I'ma do the bang, 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 I'ma do the bang, bang. Trash Barz.
What's up? It's your girl Kyra TDT, because I am the damn thing and I do the damn thing. Period. We are here with another amazing episode of Trash Barz. We got a lot of talent in the room. So I want you to tell the people what your name is and what y'all do.
Stilo, the smoothest alive, the new Denzel, Arnold Schwarzenegger, Gravity Films.
Perfect.
And I do a lot of different things. I would say people know me from being a videographer, being an artist. I shoot pretty much everything, weddings, music videos, you can name it.
Period. And yourself?
I go by Cam Low, Who's Next 757. What I do is, a lot of people may know me for Who's Next 757, pushing the brand, pushing artists, helping with content, and things like that.
Absolutely. And I want to get more into Gravity Films, Who's Next 757, On the Rope Cypher. Like I said, there's a lot of talent in the room. They got a lot of good shit going on down in Southern Virginia. But first, I gotta hear a freestyle. So who want to freestyle for me today? Are y'all both freestyling? Am I gonna get a freestyle from both of y'all, or is just one of y'all? No, okay, fine. I'll make you freestyle.
I mean, we can get it going.
Yeah, he's more the artist for sure.
I like being put on the spot.
There we go. Some people do well under pressure. So for this freestyle, it'll be 30 seconds.
Okay.
I'll give you one word, and then you give me one word we have to incorporate into the freestyle. So the word I want to give you, we'll say lightning.
Lightning.
Yes.
Studio.
Studio, okay. Okay. We in the studio, we having a good time. We in the studio, you think this shit a crime, cause I'm a bad bitch. Yeah, I'm a savage. It's off the dome, wanna go home, yeah. Making money green like cabbage. Where my veggies at? Yeah. Don't you know I hit that boom bap? Yeah. Fuck with me, then you gon' get slapped. Yeah. We in the studio. Turn it up like whack. I got that whack. Bird. So bad. Okay. Yo, turn.
It's my turn. Still yearn. Still earn. I still splurge. Get it fast. Like lightning. I be striking. And I be fighting. And I be shooting too. And I just shoot at you. And I shoot at your crew. Niggas know what I do. Niggas know how I get. Niggas know how I move. And I get to it. Forever fluid. Forever smooth with it. Niggas know how I'm gonna do it.
30,
and I
30.
No,
That's
hey.
30.
I'll give you a round of applause.
Okay,
Round of applause.
okay.
Yes. Definitely an artist indeed. I love it. How you feeling?
I feel good.
Okay, period.
Got the juices flowing. Flowing.
That's what Trash Barz does. We get
I
the
might have got
juices
that
flowing.
one though. I think
You think your freestyle was better? We'll
Yeah,
leave it up to.
yeah.
Oh, what damn!
It was.
You didn't have to think about
It
it.
was more put together.
My little feelings is
It was more
hurt.
put
But
together.
like I said, y'all have a lot of things going on in the 757. And so I kind of want you to start talking about Gravity Films. How did that start? What got you into videography and kind of building your business?
For real, I never wanted to be a videographer. It kind of just fell in my lap. So basically I was going to other videographers, and back when I was making music, when I was starting around like 2011, 2012, you couldn't get a video back then for less than $600, less than $1,200. So those were the amounts that I was paying back then. So my little brother, he had gotten into videography first. So he was supposed to be shooting my older brother's video, but he didn't end up showing up to the video. So I ended up having to shoot it. And that was the first video I ever shot, and I edited that video in Final Cut.
Shout out
One
Final
of the
Cut.
first Final Cuts, right? So that's really how I got into it. I didn't do it much after then, but my homeboy Nigel had got a camera. So I was like, he was taking his pictures, and then I just started messing with it, started doing videos. Did a video for me, then a video for a couple other people, and then it just started spiraling to what it is now.
Now, did you ever have like a mentor, or was it just like, I'm gonna learn this it's like I'm in the fire, you kind of just like learn as you go?
I was pretty much learning as I go, but
Mm-hmm.
I can't say that I didn't have a mentor. Shout out to Viz Inc.
Okay.
Shout out to Corey Smith. Shout out to Treasy from Viz Inc. When they were editing my videos, I used to watch and I used to ask questions like, okay, what do you do there, and what do you do here, and how do you line up stuff? So I was just really in tune to what they were doing. So more than a mentor, I was watching them and just asking questions.
Soaking it all in.
Soaking it all in.
Yeah.
So shout out to them though. Shout out to them.
Nice, nice. And then with what's next, or who's next, excuse me, 757, what kind of birthed that brand, and like how did that start? What was the inspiration behind it?
Well, you know, I was an artist. Well, you probably don't know, but I was an artist right before Who's Next 757. So I was doing my ones and twos as an artist,
yes.
which, you know, pretty much solidifies me to this point where I help an artist and stuff like that. So, but the way things happened was I was out here in the 757 working, even with Stilo back then, you know what I mean? Getting videos from him, I was doing shows and stuff like that. But then, you know, as I'm studying the game, that's what it's about, studying the game, and I'm watching a lot of the industry artists kind of go on their rollouts when they drop a project, they going on radio, they talking. This when podcast was kind of creeping in as well. So I'm like, yo, man, you know, we about to drop this project. I need an interview. I kind of want to separate myself. Because a lot of independent artists, maybe in the 757 during this time, probably like 2018, it wasn't a lot of interviews and things like that. So, you know, shout out my guy A. We was working together in his space, and we was trying to figure out what we can do. You know, we had a studio, and then I was already freaking with the camera, stuff like that. So I was trying to not go into videography and stuff like that. It was a lot of dope videographers in the 757, like Ivy Lee we working with as well.
Cool,
Gravity Films, Lit Vision. It was a bunch of people, and I was just like, you know what, they're so dope. I just kind of want to step in my own lane. So it was just like, you know, straightforward interview type style.
Okay.
And that's where we kind of started from there. So, you know, if you go down on Who's Next YouTube channel, you get to see the start. You know, it's like white screen, interview, no audio mics.
Bet,
you know, so it was just, you know, from the start. And a lot of people saw the vision, and it was needed in the area. So that's how a lot of things started to grow with Who's Next.
Okay, period. And I love that, you know, both of you are like former artists, so you kind of know the ins and the outs and like what people are looking for, and then like what's good for artists to be on a platform, and like what specific questions to ask them. And so would you say like Gravity Films and then Who's Next led to On the Ropes Cypher, or like how did that come about with the new platform with On the Ropes?
We'll definitely say that.
Okay.
We'll definitely pretty much say that.
Amazing. Okay.
What I always say too, you know, Stilo was the visionary behind the content. You know, On the Ropes before the name wasn't there, but the vision was. You know, so the name kind of came about when Who's Next kind of got involved with Stilo and stuff. We came together and was thinking about a lot of things and stuff like that. But the vision was there, and I think, like I say a lot too, like, you know, guys like us, you know, we're visionaries. So some things may be ahead of its time. So I feel like, you know, like I said, it wasn't On the Ropes before, but the vision he had was ahead of his time. It was about 2 years ago when, you know, he was working with a couple artists back then on it too. But like I said, I don't think a lot of people kind of saw what he was providing. You know what I'm saying? Saw the vision. So you know, when we came about, when we started talking about it, and I told him, I was like, yo man, like, what's up with that? Like that was that. We need to bring that back.
Yeah, absolutely.
And then he, you know, we was just like, you know, let's do it together. You know, he was like, let's do it together. He don't want to kind of, you know, it was a lot for him. You know?
You got to have a team for stuff like that, for sure.
So, you know, once we kind of came together, you know, everything just flowed. Like, I was moving into the hosting thing, and things just connected. You know what I'm saying? So things just made sense.
Absolutely.
And we here today.
Amazing. Okay. Well, I had the privilege of seeing an On the Rope Cypher. And so I kind of want you to talk about kind of like the logistical side. What does it take to put it together? And like, what do you look for artists who submit to be on the platform and things of that nature?
Well, what we look for is an artist that really takes themselves seriously. Like if we go to their Instagram and, you know, they have selfie photos or selfie videos, and you know, it doesn't seem like I'm on the artist page, then we will probably, if their music is not good, we will probably skip over them, because why would we invest in you when you aren't investing in yourself? So I think that's the main thing that we look for. Of course, good music,
Right.
you know, good visuals. If you have, you know, your branding and your image correct, and yeah, we can go from there.
With the artists, do you only allow them to submit, or do you outreach to people too, like, or you just wait for people to submit for?
So we do a little bit of both.
Okay.
If we have, you know, an idea for a cipher that, you know, that will be good for a particular artist, and you know, we have good relationship with this particular artist, then we do outreach as well. But it's like a mixture.
A mix of both?
Yeah.
Okay. What do you think is more important for the artist, like having good music or having good branding? And either one of you can kind of touch on that.
Well, the music is number one. I'm gonna say that. You know, the music is number one. But branding is key too. But you said which one would I feel like is more important?
Yeah.
I'll say the music.
Okay.
I
Because
would
the
agree
music
with
gonna
that.
last
Yeah,
longer.
same.
The music will last longer. You know.
I agree with that too. Yeah.
You know, your brand and your image could be there, which can help you get to other places and
Open some
better
more doors.
you know,
Yeah,
open new doors
yeah.
and stuff like that. You know, it's like hand in hand. But if you going into like being an artist, your music should be first. Like you need to create these hit records.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean? First. But your branding need to be on point too. Branding need to be on point, 100%.
I agree. Brand is everything. I feel like that's something a lot of artists struggle with, the branding and like being consistent with the brand. And I think y'all do that very well with On the Rope Cypher. And that's kind of what drew me in. I found y'all on Instagram and I saw an ad and like, this is very clean. The quality is very clean. And then you go on the page and it's a consistency with the brand, with the colors, with the like kind of the structure and the format. So those both can go together hand in hand. But I do agree with like music being first and kind of being like the main priority.
You know, cause now that we talking, I'm just thinking about it. You know, if we was to go branding first, we working on your image first, but your music is not there. You know, like you could be looking a certain way, but your music is not reflecting over.
Well,
You know?
would you allow an artist to do the cipher who has a great curated image, but maybe the music is like, you know, like, do you still allow them the opportunity, or are you kind of like hesitant with inviting those type of
I think
artists
it
on?
depends on the style.
Okay.
You know, like, okay, if we got like one of the like the Lil Uzi or, you know, net spin type rappers, you know what I'm saying, who has a great curated image, but we don't necessarily like their music a lot. If it fits in that cipher, then we'll probably do that. You know what I mean? But yeah, I don't think other than that, like we definitely, I'm with Cam on that. Like, music is number one, and the image is just the packaging to get you to want to buy into the music. You know, so when you going into 7-Eleven and you looking at a new product and you looking at, okay, should I get this juice or that juice? You're gonna look at the packaging. You're like, okay, I'll choose this. Now when you drink it, that's how you know it's real.
Okay.
That's how you know you'll go back.
The product, the juice is the music. The packaging is what makes
branding.
you grab it.
Right. No, that's a good way to break it down for sure. So, I mean, clearly you have to have some business sense to run platforms like this. And so I guess what's one of the biggest lessons you've learned as an entrepreneur and a business owner, you know, running these type of events and platforms?
You know, one thing I've learned as far as platforms and like selling products or building brands is the presentation, is the packaging. You know, if you want to sell anything, if you want to promote anything, like it has to be looking and presented well.
That
you know,
part.
and that's what a lot of these you know, big major companies are doing. You know, when they do them commercials and stuff, they're giving it to you a certain way, so you know you want to go get it. So I feel like with the platforms, what we doing, you know, with the content, it's all on how you put it on the page, you present it, and things like that. So, you know, and then once people see the consistency and the quality of your product, you know, they're gonna want it.
Don't tap in.
They're gonna tap in.
Absolutely. So for me, right, it started, so I'll say this, there were other marketers and other promotional people that are in the 757 that we tried to go to, and we tried to get them to help us, you know, foster our brand and push us forward, right? And what I found out is a lot of these people are scammers.
Damn. All right, that's real. Cam, no.
So a lot,
A little nervous.
well, so I'm not gonna say no names, right?
Yeah.
But a lot of these people are scammers. So what I had to
Okay.
do, and what my partner Nigel had to do as well with me, is we had to go figure it out ourselves. And I remember watching the Gary Vee interview, right? And he was like, artists, if you want to promote your music, why don't you just hit up some of the people that do vlogs and ask them to put your music in it? So I was like, what? Like, you can do that? I didn't, back then it wasn't, you didn't know that you could pay to do that.
Right.
So when he said that, I hit up somebody, it was like a big comedian back then, right? And we got in this video, and when we got in this video and he played the song went up. So what that taught me was that, oh, that's the influencer marketing side of things, right? So the marketing, I was on Music Think Tank. I don't know if these people gonna remember musicthinktank.com is where they give you ideas of marketing. None of that shit worked, right? It wasn't until I looked at that Gary Vee interview and discovered influencer marketing that I know, oh, this is how you push your brand forward. And from there, I discovered ads, like Instagram ads and Facebook ads, and it was off to the races. None of these people that was in the 757 were pushing to go towards this lane. So we had to go figure it out ourselves. And once we figured it out, it was off to the races. Now you can take like what we learned from the music, you can put it into video, promoting a video, promoting a product. It's all the same process. You know, so marketing is the biggest thing that I learned.
I love that. And I think too, people forget that there's so many different avenues that you can take when it comes to promoting and stuff like that. So I'm glad that y'all found something that works for y'all, and now you're like enjoying the fruits of your labor. Like,
and pretty much you see that, like pretty much what I took from it, what he took from it, that meshes so well. You know, packaging products and then marketing products.
Yep.
You know, so it's like
It's a good combination right there. Like, this is a good team.
So we got something going, and we applied that to On the Ropes as well. Like early on, I kind of be calling it like, you know, we started like August. I want to say August 2025, right?
Okay.
And then the season ended in December. So I was telling him like, yo, man, it took us 6 months, man. You know what I mean? But we still going. But when I say it took us 6 months, as far as like building the awareness around the brand, you know, a lot of people in the 757 and now 804 and stuff like that is like they're aware of On the Ropes. So,
Absolutely.
You know, just using these techniques and stuff like that is what got us here. Yep.
Great. No, I love that for y'all, and I want to definitely touch more about like kind of the future of On the Ropes and Gravity Films and who's next 757 and like where y'all see that in the future. But first, we got to do a little bit of trivia. I'm gonna test y'all knowledge. All right. Question number 1: which city is known as the birthplace of go-go music?
DC.
Oh, period. I didn't even need to give you choices. All right, we got 1 Stilo,
Oh shit.
0 for
You
Cam.
Okay, I'll wait for the choices.
Listen, if you know it, shout it out.
Okay, this is like, what is it, Family Feud? So we got to tap it first. So.
I wish I had buzzers.
You know?
That's the next investment right there. Just
Okay.
gamifying Trash
the-
Bars a little more.
Yeah, for the trivia. Though.
Yes. True or false? Wale released the hit song Lotus Flower Bomb
True.
featuring Miguel. All right, it's 1-1. 1-1. Question number 3. This is multiple choice. Which rapper was originally signed to Jay-Z's Rockefeller Records before launching Good Music?
Kanye.
Period. Okay. It's 2-1. 2-1. Question number 4. Which producer is behind hits like Sicko Mode, Goosebumps, Mask Off?
Metro.
Period.
I was trying to find a name.
Last question. Finish this lyric by Missy Elliott.
Okay.
Is it worth it? Let me work it.
Come on. Flip it in reverse. Okay.
Y'all both got one. Y'all both got that, but I think it's 2 to 3. Did I count this right? Okay. Shout out to Stilo. Listen, killing the freestyles, killing the trivia.
Okay,
This is his show now. This is his show.
Okay.
It's Stilo featuring Trash Barz. So, Moss Studios are music one-stop shop in Virginia. It does serve as a creative playground where diverse creators, including rappers, photographers, podcasters, producers, etc., can collaborate under one roof. The studio aims to uplift local artists, so book some time at musiconestopshop.com, where artists go to do TDT. I want to talk about what's next for all of these platforms that you guys have. So I want to start with On the Ropes. What do you guys have upcoming, and where do you see the platform in the next 5 years?
So we have the next cipher, which is July 5th. It's called Road to Redemption because unfortunately, the 804 won the 757 versus 804 cipher. So we're coming back and we're assembling a squad so we can take what's rightfully ours back.
Oh, the Avengers popping out for the cipher.
The Avengers are popping out. We're going to have the Infinity Stones and all of that. So
okay.
Yeah, so and I'll give you a sneak peek as well. We're working on a magazine for On the Ropes for the 757 versus 804. So that'll be ready at the next cipher. So it'll only be able to be purchased at the cipher. So you gotta come to get it. You know, so
okay.
It'll feature some dope stuff.
You know, show is going to be starting about 6:30, 7 o'clock. And it's going to be located in Chesapeake. We got our boxing ring match bout. Shout out to match bout. You know, boxing ring in Chesapeake. Make sure you tap in. Look on the Ropes Cypher on Instagram for more details.
Yes, and they also have food. They be having drinks. It's a great place to network too. Like the competition aspect is always very entertaining. But like I said, I was able to see the On the Rope Cypher, the 757 versus 804, and I was able to meet some really dope people. It's a really entertaining show. I would suggest y'all pop out to Chesapeake if y'all free, July 5th. And I'm very excited for y'all. And with On the Ropes, of course, where do you see it going kind of within the next 5 years? What's the vision for it long term?
Man, 106 in Park, everyday struggle. I feel like this is going to be the next biggest hip hop show. That this is the hip hop show of our generation. That's what I feel like is going to be in the next 2 years. You know, so
fast tracking. Okay, not 5, 2 years.
2 years. So.
Definitely pushing towards that. They got all the elements, you know, that you haven't seen in a while. Just more modern now, I guess. You know, more. But it's still giving that gritty style look. You know, in the ring, you never seen it before in the ring, like the way we doing it. But I definitely see it going as far as he's saying. And I can't wait to see it. You know, I can't wait to see, you know, and get the recognition from a lot of major people to see what's going on.
Right, because there's so much in Virginia too, where the state is overlooked. If I'm gonna keep it a band, Virginia has so much going on, and I feel like a lot of people don't realize that. So yeah, that recognition would be huge, just to showcase like what we do have going on in the state, because there's a lot of dope stuff. 100%. And with Who's Next, you guys see yourself making kind of like a magazine for that, or like a newsletter, or like what's kind of the purpose of that, like when it comes to highlighting artists?
Well, with Who's Next right now, the focus for Who's Next, man, is longevity.
Okay.
You know, that's the focus. I'm just trying to stay at it, stay consistent with it. You know, I'm treating this like how it should be treated. You know what I'm saying? Real, you know, business, but for the artists. You know, we work with a lot of artists and stuff like that, and you know, services and things like that.
Okay.
But it's longevity. You know, I'm building new content styles, new sets. You know, directing, hosting. You know, I could see this thing. You know, helping pushing more events. Okay. You know, going to these festivals, doing a lot more work there. You know, I could definitely see it going far. You know, definitely, and just longevity.
Can I say what I see for him?
Yeah.
Because I talked to him about this a lot. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like he is the next Funk Flex. He is the next voice, you know, on radio. And what people will really tune into radio for, I feel like they need his voice on radio.
Absolutely.
You know, so
Come on now. Appreciate that.
Yeah.
Appreciate that.
Absolutely.
Say
You know,
less.
we need to tap into these stations. 103 Jams, Hot 91. You know what I mean? Z104 Shaggy, what's going on? You know, we definitely gotta see what's up. Unless you know, but you know who WN757 Radio is active. You know, don't let me take it to the FM.
Yeah.
Don't let me take it to the FM.
Listen, he gonna do TET, baby.
Because we about to take it to you.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
I love it. I love it.
Yeah,
Actually, send me that right now.
You feel me? So that's what's going on. We understand.
Yes.
We understand the vision, so it's going on.
I think the vision is important, but then y'all also have like I said, the business acumen to back it up. The consistency is there, so I love that for y'all. And I guess a little bit like off topic, I would love to know, like, because y'all throw a lot of these events and a lot of these ciphers. What's like the wildest thing that's happened at a cipher? Like most memorable, if you can't think of the wildest.
Something just came to my head.
I need to know.
Yeah, you go first.
Somebody dissed the producer on stage. Should I mention that? Should I? I mean, it's already out.
No, you don't gotta say the name.
No, I ain't gonna say his name.
You know.
Yeah. But he dissed the producer on the stage, so it's like, bro, we can't have that.
It was like a Kodak moment, like who put this sorry ass beat on?
Yes.
Like one of the
Who the fuck picked this little sorry ass beat?
one of them moments. Okay.
Yeah, so you know the producer is a good, you know what I mean, a good friend of ours. So
Okay.
But you know, I might need to clip that up. Cause you know you can go up from that.
Ooh, child.
that's true. That's true.
You could go up from that.
Do you want the numbers,
Or
do you want to cater to his feelings, to the producer feelings?
Nah, for real though. But you know, we already we definitely spoke with the producer.
Okay, so he know it's all
Yeah,
love
he
too.
know it's all
Okay.
Nah.
Okay, good.
Nah, but yeah, the way you could frame it, and it's the way I kind of look at it too is like, you know, when you say the Kodak thing, that's XXL. Like this is live. We
Facts.
You know, like we tell them to, you know, respect.
Yeah.
But it's like, you know, this is still like, oh, damn near live TV. Like, you know, however way they come is how they come. So it's like, we gotta, you know, it's live programming. We gotta
Right.
give it the same energy in a way. Like, I feel like that, you know. So that's how I've been pushing him, or like letting him know, like, you know, we should move into reality more. You know what I'm saying? The 757.
Love that. I would love that.
You know what I'm
Yes.
saying? Like, you know, we already doing it in a way, you know,
Yeah.
with live freestyles, live on stage, and but like just, you know, the streaming thing is going on now.
For sure.
So we just need a, you know, a lot of reality vibes. That's how I
Okay.
feel. That's
Yeah, some behind the scenes.
Visionary.
See the little drama.
You feel me?
Idea. Yeah.
That's it.
Well, what's like the wildest thing you've seen?
I mean, my thing would be, you know, cause I'm right there on stage and stuff like that. So
Yeah,
I'm
you
seeing,
in the mix.
I'm
Like.
seeing, you know, the mess ups. I'm seeing their faces. Like
Yeah, think about that.
they, you know, if they met, they know they messing up because people is watching
Right. That pressure.
right there, the audience. So I'm like, you know, I'm seeing their face like. Niggas, they know they messing up, but but
Yeah.
it was one person, I forgot his artist name though, but he was up there and he kind of bombed it at the end.
Ugh.
This one guy,
Yeah.
one artist. But that's all, you know. But stuff like that happens though. You know what I'm
Right.
saying?
Yeah.
You know, but I think his might have been.
Like very noticeable.
Yeah,
like there's
very
no like,
like very
finessing that.
noticeable. Yeah.
Yeah. I
Damn.
felt like he was on the ropes.
There we go. Now, have either of y'all gotten into the paint? Do either of y'all battle rap, do ciphers?
What you mean? Like, have we ever done it, or have we ever got in the rope?
Or not for your platform, but just like on like any previous competitions when y'all both were artists, did y'all do battle raps
Oh yeah.
or like do ciphers?
Well, not battle rap, but
Okay,
like
okay.
I participated in some, you know, artist activity.
Okay,
You
okay,
know,
cool.
I spoke with when we was at the Off-World joint. I spoke with my man TP. This was when, before Who's Next really was going. This was like 2018, right? 2019, when TP was doing Survival of the Barz.
Ooh, I like that. Okay.
You know,
remember that. I remember that.
they had a few episodes of that. So shout out TP Total Props, man. That's Survival of the Barz. But yeah, it's up on YouTube. I participated in that as well.
Okay.
Pretty dope. A lot of artists from the the city you probably see now participated in that as well. So that was like an early on, ahead of its time kind of thing as well. So shout out TP for that, yeah.
Okay. And now, have you done any ciphers, or you
Yeah,
meant just like
back in
freestyle with the
high
homies?
school
Okay.
and, yeah, you know, just nothing like super official though.
Well, I definitely want y'all to tell the people where they can find all of your platforms, Gravity Films, Who's Next, On the Ropes, and like your personal Instagrams if you want. Just share where the viewers can find y'all.
Can I ask you a question though?
Sure.
What was the experience like for your first time being at On the Rope site?
There was a lot of dope artists there. People were friendly. Some people you could tell like didn't want to talk because they were gearing up to be on the ropes. But seeing that live, it don't hit if you're watching it on YouTube, it don't hit the same. Like being able to see that live was it was a really, really fun experience. And like you as a host too, like super professional and like just be able to lighten up the crowd too. But seeing it live, seeing people bomb is always funny live, first of all. And then when you see people actually have like solid bars and can ride a beat, like you get inspired by that shit. I'm not a rapper. I'm really like an R&B girly, but it makes me inspired. It makes me want to like be better at my craft. So I really enjoyed being there that first time.
Appreciate that.
Of course.
Appreciate you there too. You was getting your content, you know what I mean?
Oh yeah, I did a little trash bars, got some freestyles. It was dope.
So closing it out, right?
Yeah, y'all Instagram and all that good stuff.
Make sure y'all tap in, follow Who's Next 757. My personal is camlo, cam.lo0. Make sure you guys tap in, you know, On the Ropes ciphers on Instagram and stuff like that. Tap in, we got a lot more coming soon.
Yeah, definitely tap into On the Rope Cypher. You can hit me up for videos at Gravity Film 757. My personal page is Stelo Official, STELO Official. And yeah.
And listen, y'all better tap in with Trash Barz on Instagram and on TikTok. That's trash_BARZ. And follow your favorite host at Kyara_TDT. That's KIARA_TDT. Yeah, I really appreciate having y'all on. Any last thing y'all want to let the viewers know? Otherwise, thank y'all.
804, tap in.
Yes.
Next 757. Make sure y'all come through for y'all freestyles. And make sure you guys tap in On the Ropes, man. Watch it on YouTube. Watch season 1.
Yes.
Live on YouTube, matter of fact.
World domination. On the Ropes. World domination.
Trash bars. Trash bars. Come to do the damn thing. I'm Trash Bars.